It sounded like you were starting then.
Oh, no, I'm going to tell me when you're recording. It's okay. Do you know what they call me?
Mr. Lover.
No, they call me Cuban Pete.
Cuban Pete?
Yeah.
Is that because of all the... Do you just stand outside the house hustling cigars?
No, I dance to the rumba beat.
Oh, okay.
And my maracas go chick,
Chicky boom, chick, chicky boom, chick, chicky boom.
What has happened? Did you watch the Super Bowl halftime? Did you watch it?
That was it.
That was really good. It was really good.
No, I didn't see it.
Did you see the Bad Bunny one?
No, literally, like, I went to work on Monday and just went, when's the Super Bowl? Is it next week? And then everybody went, oh, it was yesterday, Dave. So, no, I have not watched the Super Bowl.
Or President Trump's fallout from the Super Bowl video.
No.
Because it was done by a Puerto Rican.
Yeah. No, but I do like...
I surrounded that building, Dave.
What?
I surrounded that building.
Oh, okay.
Just ready for the fallout.
Right. I thought you said surrounded that building. And I'm like, how did you surround the building? You're not that...
No.
Your arms aren't that long.
I'm not sure what's going on. And good morning, everyone, by the way. Or good afternoon or good evening to wherever you're listening to this.
And if in case I don't see you later, good night.
Good night, yes, if in case we don't see you later. No, we're just talking about the halftime Super Bowl and then the fallout that came after it. Now, America have got a branch of the government called ICE.
ICE, baby.
Not sure what it means, but I'm assuming the first one's immigration.
Immigration Control Enforcers.
That's it.
I think.
And it's a bit like, we're at that moment in America. Have you seen V is for Vendetta?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know where they're just grabbing all the gays out and chucking them in a lorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, and V is for Vendetta.
Yeah.
We're about there with America now, just with immigrants.
Yeah.
That they perceive to be immigrants.
Yeah. Or anybody basically that doesn't have white skin. Like, that's kind of where they're at.
I can't speak for the whole of America, but I think that's where Donald Trump's at right now. Yeah.
Or if they've got some kind of foreign-sounding name. Like,
it's just the fallout after Bad Bunny and Donald Trump on Twitter. Whoever's the assistant to Donald Trump, just take the mobile phone off you.
I don't understand that Bad Bunny's like one of the biggest selling artists in the world.
Yeah.
In the fucking world.
Yeah.
Like, and why wouldn't you have him play the halftime show? Like, he's massive. He's absolutely massive. Like, and yeah, whether...
Don't get me wrong, it wasn't as good as the Dr. Dre one.
No, it was never going to be as good. It was not going to be as good as Creed either.
No, that was quality. Or the Michael Jackson.
Wide open.
Can you remember the Michael Jackson one?
I do remember the Michael Jackson
where
one.
he appeared at the top.
Just
like,
appears, like, bang, he's there.
Yeah.
But it's it's Bad Bunny.
I think it was a great.
And yeah, I've got absolutely...
Could have cut the grass as he was walking.
I don't think I have anything bad to say about Bad Bunny. Since WrestleMania, I think it was 37, when he hit a fucking Canadian Destroyer on Johnny Nitro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I was sold at that point. I didn't know who he was until WWE anyway, when he was doing his thing with Damien Priest. I had no idea who he was.
Happy Gilmore 2.
And I'm not seeing it.
Have you not?
No.
He genuinely, he's really good in that.
But no, I didn't know who he was. But somebody that puts that much effort into like getting into the ring and training and whatnot, I was like, this guy's ace. And then I'm going to listen to his music, and I'm like, yeah, that's all right. You know, it's not something I'd rush out to buy, but it's
not something I'd buy.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool, but I don't understand the backlash of having Bad Bunny play the halftime show, and then you realise it's because of the not the Grand Ole Party. In all fairness, it's Trump's administration, and it's ICE, and it's everything that's happening in America, and mirrored across the world right now. All of a sudden, there's a problem having a Puerto Rican play the halftime show. If this was 10 years ago, 15 years ago,
one would care.
Nobody would care. If it was 15 years ago, nobody would care. And people who do care would just go, why have we got this guy doing the halftime show? We should have...
Kid Rock.
Yeah, and you know what?
Kiss.
15 years ago, Kid Rock probably could have got away with doing it. Well, 25 years ago when he was at his peak, but he probably could have got away with doing it. Like, and yeah, nobody would have been that bothered. And anybody that was bothered may have had a little bit of a hissy fit going, oh, I don't like that guy. Why is he playing it? Change the fucking channel. That's what they would have done. They just wouldn't have watched the halftime show.
Oh, it's been fueled by Trump and the Epstein files. His name was featured in it over 1 million times.
Trump.
Yeah, you can go into a search engine online
Yeah,
and just put a name in, and it tells you how many times it comes up in there.
They're doing that comparison that his name appears in the Epstein files more than Harry Potter's name does in all of the Harry Potter books. Yeah. There's only 7 Harry Potter books. I don't think that's a good comparison because there's millions of pages of Epstein files. So
there's 3 million pages and his name appears 1 million times.
By the law of ratios, it probably is going to appear more than Harry Potter's name in the Harry Potter novels. Like,
I think it's massive deflection syndrome, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And on the Epstein files, it has affected Andrew of Windsor. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He's had to downgrade from his £30 million lodge.
Yeah.
To his £60 million cottage.
Yeah. It's the staffing thing as well, isn't it? Like, how the staff a load of the staff have gone, yeah, we're not working for him.
Yeah.
And the king's gone, fat.
Do you know what, Andrew? What's your wage? How much you charging?
Yeah.
How much you charging? I'll be a butler. I will go live in a £60 million sprawling estate, and every now and again go, there's a glass of wine, mate.
I don't remember if we discussed this last week or the week before. Or whether it's just I've spoke to somebody else about it. But it was a news report saying he now has to do his own menial tasks, like opening the door.
Do you know what? That's disgusting.
It's like he's never had to open the door for himself.
Yeah.
And it's like...
He would probably be standing looking at the door for about an hour before he figured out what he did.
It's just... Oh, man.
You can't fathom their level of privilege.
Yeah. Boils my piss.
It's just how royal life is.
Yeah.
You don't have to get up and organise your own clothes.
You don't have to organise your own life.
Well, no, because you wake up, you go, hello, morning. What's on the agenda today? And you've got your whiteboard, and it's got your to-do list on. Then you've got your press, and you've got your press clothes. Then you've got your 14-year-old girls. And they're all in a line, and all you do is work your way through them throughout the day. You don't have to do anything, lift a finger. Yeah. But let's be honest, it's very boring, it's a very long subject, and it's one that we probably shouldn't dive into because it interweaves into the Labour Party. It interweaves into the Democratic Party of America. And if everybody just went, right, can we just fire everyone whose name appears? Because the name appears in contact lists. There's various levels of categories. You've got your contact lists, your emails, and telephone numbers. So Trump could be in there 20 times as a different telephone number. We've all got that one mate who's got... You've got a name and it's got thousands of numbers, all different numbers. Then you've got the email. So if you had correspondence, how about we just go, if you've been the island, you're fired. From whatever job you do, you're fired.
Yeah. And I also think as well, I was chatting to somebody about this the other day, like if somebody said, I think somebody mentioned like Adam Sandler's name's in there or something like that, and we were taking the piss saying like Adam Sandler probably like he just wanted the pizza when they were on about pizzas, like we've got pizzas with all different kinds of toppings, the pizza conspiracy, like that he probably genuinely thought, oh my god, they've got pizzas.
I want an Hawaiian,
and this guy's a billionaire. These are probably good pizzas. Like, he turns up to the island and he goes, "Where's the pizza, Jeff?" And then they all realise, they're like, "Oh, he actually wanted fucking pizza." Like, fuck, we're in an island in the middle of fucking nowhere. We have to get him some pizza. He's just Happy Gilmore in fucking golf balls into the sea.
I don't think Adam Sandler went to the island. I think he was emailed.
Yeah. And what we were saying is if you even if you did go to the island, but you were completely innocent, like you were just naive, naive to the fact of what was going
And
on.
Bill Clinton, this doesn't involve you.
No, don't be daft.
We all know you're a dirty bugger.
Yeah, if you were just naive to the fact of what was going on, then you've got nothing to fucking hide. And come out and go, yeah,
I went to the island.
I went the island. My name's in the files. I was 100% fucking naive to what was going on. I didn't know about his past. I didn't do any research. I was an idiot. And I went to the island and I got fucking drunk and I ate good food and then I came home. Just admit it.
This is what I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why has no one come out and gone, yeah, I did. I did go to the island. We had a great time. I played a bit of mini golf.
Yeah.
Had a few drinks, then went to sleep.
Yeah.
And then I came home. Nothing else happened.
And
This is what happened
yeah.
in the island, and here's the pictures from my phone.
And in hindsight, it was a fucking stupid thing. I shouldn't
It's
have
not a
gone.
stupid thing, because there's no hindsight, because
Yeah.
you didn't know this guy was
Well, if
wrong. And
if you did know and you've chosen to ignore it, like because you're schmoozing in them big circles,
then you go to prison.
and well, if you knew about his past, but you didn't necessarily know that things were happening on the island, like because he was a convicted paedophile in 2008 or something like that, Jeffrey Epstein. So let's say you did know about his past, but you know, it's that opportunity thing where you're balancing like, fuck, I know this is wrong and I know I shouldn't go, but there's going to be some people there that this could benefit me. Like it's that moral thing, isn't it? Like what you do.
If you know he's a convicted paedophile, the island was well publicised in 2008.
Yeah.
And you've been to the island in 2008 to further your career with this guy, you go to jail.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
Bugger
I'm not
off.
trying to justify it.
I'm not doing
trying to
the other
get
side
into
of the code. It's right and wrong.
I'm trying to get into the person's brain and into that mindset at the time and what you would do to. Yeah.
Dave, if we had a mate who was...
I'm not saying I would do it.
Yeah,
I'm
if
just
we
saying,
had a mate
like,
who was a mass rapey guy...
Yeah.
And he was convicted of being a rapey guy.
Yeah.
And then he went, hey guys, do you fancy coming to this secluded island with
No.
me? We'd be like,
No, I don't.
there's no hindsight
Yeah.
to that. Do you
No.
want to come to a secluded island with me?
Yeah.
Not really, mate. Why? Because I might get bummed.
Yeah. No, I don't. And how the fuck have you got my number?
Yeah. I've disowned you on Facebook. I've disowned you on Instagram. We are no longer friends.
Yeah, we are no
Please
longer
stop
friends.
it.
But yeah, just trying to. I'm not doing playing devil's advocate at all. I'm just trying to put myself into that mindset of somebody who might try and use it to their advantage, because there might be somebody there that to further their career. It's a strange one. But we're normal people, and we just go, he's done what now? No, I don't want to be his friend. Like, what's he done again? Sorry.
What's he done again? No, I'm not getting out with him tonight.
No, I don't want to do that.
Some people might not be happy with me being with
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Or you rock up to a party and Jeff turns up and you're like, what? Nobody told me he was going to be here.
It's the same as P. Diddy.
Oh, it's all right. It's, he's served his time. It's all right. He's paid for his crimes. No, it's not all right. It's not.
But what's
it's not
going
all
on
right.
over in America right now? We've just had a swinger party just been knocked out the park because he's bringing in 37 pieces of different ass every bloody God knows how long. So that was P. Diddy just, not being nasty, mate. We've got to stop this racketeering stuff. It's not racketeering, it's flying birds in under false pretences and giving them a bit of cash off the back end to keep quiet. That's not prostitution. And one thing I do have a problem with is those ones that returned and then went into court and testified against him. If it was that bad the first time, why did you go the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh time?
Oh, hi, drink this. What's in it? Why is it fizzing? I can't remember a thing.
Yeah. Then we've had Bill Cosby. No, but I'm just
Cosby
going through...
fucking...
Because we spoke about the BBC scandals,
his fucking
and
barbecue sauce.
America's was going on about old Jimmy Boy before when he
that's
popped
my
his
barbecue
balls.
sauce.
Yeah, we've had Bill Cosby. Well, we had Bill Clinton to kick it off with.
Yeah.
Dispatch box. Can you imagine that in Parliament? Can you imagine that in the UK? Then we had Cosby. Am I missing anything out here? No, then we've had Cosby.
Been loads of them.
We've had Trump before Trump became their Prime Minister. These motherfuckers put him in as Prime Minister. We've had P. Diddy. Aston Kutcher and What's-Her-Face are all over this and every little bit.
And
all the way through, Aston Kutcher's littered through all the middle of this.
And the thing about Ashton Kutcher as well at the moment, because they'd fucked off, didn't they? Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher,
Yeah.
they just fucking disappeared.
Just gone.
'Cause
They're in Nepal.
They wrote that fucking. They wrote that letter
Ben Nevis
for.
or some shit.
They wrote that letter for Danny Masterson, didn't they, when he was convicted of whatever, and saying it was a character reference kind of thing, wasn't it? Yeah. And
Lovely lad, he just can't be.
Lovely lad, he's just a bit rapey. So they fucked off. But Ashton Kutcher's like one of the main characters in The Beauty that's on Disney at the moment or Hulu, and it's like have people forgotten because he's doing press tours and whatnot. It's like something's happened here. One of the big uns from the island or something like have flicked a switch and gone, yeah, don't touch him. He's fine. What's he done? What's he done to fucking get himself back into the limelight?
I've got no idea, but he's littered all across these court documents. He's littered all across the papers, or at Diddy, at Epstein, across it all. And I just think America's a bit deviant at this moment in time. We've got guys running around with guns going, how are you? Are you okay, my friend? Get in the back of this van. On the daily. That seems to be a thing now, where they just, and it's just in a bit of a state. And I think it echoes the leadership that they've got. I think it's Orange guy. Yeah. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Double tap.
I thought, like, things couldn't get any worse, and they just kept getting worse. How the fuck? I've said this 2 weeks ago. How the fuck has Keir Starmer still got a job? How is he still? Why haven't they booted him out yet?
I don't know about Keir Starmer now.
Who's
I think
sucking?
The Kings. I think genuinely.
Jesus.
I do not know how that the entire political landscape's in complete meltdown right now, and it's being ran by America.
Yeah,
and it started with these tariff things.
Yeah.
And it just seems to be going bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But, fuck it.
Fuck it. That's all you can do, Clown.
It's well.
That's all you can do.
That's what the leaders have been doing for the past 10 years. Ooh. But it just seems to be a bunch of sexual deviants in suits.
On the Epstein thing. This is something I read yesterday.
Joe Rogan sums this up perfectly if you haven't watched the episode.
Oh, no, not yet. No, I've watched a few little snippets.
Watch the latest Joe Rogan episode, and he puts it a lot more eloquently than I could. I could do a 15-minute download now, but everyone I think will just get bored and turn off because it's quite serious.
Yeah. When you click on when you're flicking through like reels or something like that, you're watching some videos and whatnot, you get to like a conspiracy one, and you click on it. Let's have a little listen to what this person's got to say. Let's have a listen to this nonsense that this person's got to say. Next thing you know, you're doom scrolling through a million conspiracy videos.
Yeah.
So I had one pop up, and it's about Epstein's ties to like science and scientists and laboratories and whatnot.
This is a rabbit hole.
And apparently the evidence is all there. You've got to go hunting for it, but it's all there. But apparently there's a theory that he threatened government and said, if anything happens to me, I have got a virus that will be released into the world if I don't. It's the equivalent of like, have you seen Lost, where you've got to put the numbers in every however long it is? Like, if I don't put them numbers in, if I don't press that button by a certain time, then this virus gets released. And that was something. Apparently, that's something that he had over, the powerful. Like, I have got this. I have paid for it. It has been developed. This is a chemical weapon. This is a biological weapon. And if anything happens to me, nobody else knows the code. And that code doesn't get entered, this virus gets released. And then it was it 2019? Did something happen? Is that when he died, 2019, quote unquote? Or was it a few years later? Or something happened.
Blaming him for COVID.
Yeah, basically. So something happened, the code didn't get entered, COVID got released. So that's the latest conspiracy theory.
Love it.
Epstein paid for and created that strain of coronavirus.
We'll take that away from the American government and we'll blame it on Jeffrey Epstein.
And then it got released to the world and it shut the world down.
Yeah.
There's another one, a meme that's going quite viral. That's it's from Inglourious Bastards, and it's Brad Pitt, and it's a caption says, somebody's quoted as saying, if we get rid of everybody in the Epstein files, society as we know it will collapse. The whole infrastructure will just collapse.
Good.
And it's Brad Pitt going, I'll take that deal.
Yeah,
I'll take that deal.
Do you know Jeffrey Epstein also developed in a laboratory a time machine? He went back into 1883 and he met up with a woman called Braun Hitler, and they had a son together. That son was called Adolf, and apparently they're blaming Jeffrey Epstein now for the start of World War II. And he was actually the son of Jeffrey's. What else?
Yeah.
It's a load of bollocks, isn't it?
I'll take that.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's basically a dead guy.
There's been so many...
it is a dead guy, isn't it, that they're just front-loading blame onto.
There are so many videos out there now as well, which... where people they are translating Adolf Hitler's speeches and then acting them, getting a voice actor basically, or AI or whatever to read them out in English. And with everything that's happening with with Israel and Palestine and Russia and the Ukraine and Jeffrey Epstein and America and Keir Starmer and everything, you get everything, and then you listen to this speech. And it's just there are so many fucking videos where people are like, I mean, we get it.
Yeah, don't say it.
Oh, for God's sake,
don't say it.
And there's the whole thing where a country doesn't just go crazy like that.
No,
you know what I mean? And it's like, and you sat there listening to these speeches, and you go back through the history, and people are just like, I mean,
would it be great to have
6 million? Was it really?
Would it be great to have immigration brought down? Sure, the roads would be a lot bloody safer without Umbubu from Central Africa just swerving fucking everywhere all over the motorway. But other than that, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. I do think we're doing things a bit wrong in relation to immigration, and that's just me bringing a bit of hilarity to the one thing that I think needs to be done. If you've been driving in Kenya for your entire life, you still need to take your driving test in the UK.
Yeah.
Because it's two different things. In Kenya, there's one road in, one road out. It's mainly dust.
Yeah.
And just a few elephants and shit docking round.
Yeah.
I'd be massively racist there. But anyway, do you get my
sentiments? I understand.
Yeah. We're all driving round in old bangers.
This is all tongue-in-cheek, people. It's fine.
Yeah. And when they come to England, things like right-of-way, T-junctions.
I used to work with a guy who was from Iraq, and he had a driving license, but fuck me, I don't know what the rules are over there when it comes to driving. But I got in the car with him once, and I'm like, "Do you know what you're doing here?" And he's like, "It's okay." And there was a couple of times where he got pulled, and the dickhead had just go, "Me no English."
Yeah.
I'm like, you fuck. Absolute fuck.
I think he was an Albanian gentleman, and he was coming down Sneed Street. And all the cars are built up on one side. So I've got right of way. And I'm just driving, and he's in this old Jeep, and he's just drove right up and stopped and gone, pull up on curb. I went, I'm not sliding my rims on the curb. I said, because it's going to chip my alloy.
Yeah.
I said, no, matey, I've got right away, boss, back up. Oh, mate, he got out of his car, he was jumping up and down, he was having a right reflection moment, and I was just sitting in my car listening to Cuban Pete.
You're just going chicky boom. Right?
I'm just sitting in my car going, you all right, pal?
That's the one. Are you okay?
I don't really want to get out the car, because you just look like you just want an argument, don't you, mate? If I get out the car, I'm not arguing. I'll sit in the car with my window down and argue, but I'm not getting out and arguing. I'm getting out and smacking. Now
Yeah.
get back in your car. And he did, in all fairness. He did get back. He goes, well, you're a bad driver. And that's right, you're ugly. If we're going to play school ground play like remarks, let's just have a giggle with it, shall we, pal? And yeah, it's all about everybody trying to get somewhere in a very, very quick rush.
Yeah.
Leave earlier.
Yeah, it's the one in it. Just leave a bit earlier.
Leave a bit earlier and give people a bit of right away. But you say that, imagine coming from a country like the Ukraine, which has been at a civil war for the best part of 5 years?
It's coming up to that, isn't it? Yeah.
In the Rhodes era, worse.
Yeah.
So it's.
Yeah.
I bet they're at a different point as well, where they're like. But something does need to be done just to integrate people better.
Yeah. There's a
Wheeling out Keir Starmer would be a good start.
Oh yeah, I don't understand. It's just like, he's got to go. Surely he's got to go.
I don't get it.
He's got to go. I don't understand how he's still there. Like, and I said this at the election. You know, I was glad that the Tories were out. Like, and
You got dead behind Partygate, didn't you?
and anybody that anybody that asked me, I always said about that election, it wasn't about getting Labour in. Labour don't represent me anymore. They don't fucking represent me at all. Like, it wasn't about getting Labour in. It was about getting the Tories out, and that was that was the only way you could get them out. Like, and yeah, it's not working.
No,
it's not working. Two party politics don't fucking work as far as I'm concerned. You know, you just got two parties, boom, 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 battling out, and I think the country is ready for the whole country is ready for a change. The whole country is sick to death of everything that's going on, and you know, people are turning to reform because they're fed up of the norm. They're turning to reform because they're fed up with the norm.
Drastic right politics.
Yeah.
This is how we ended up with bloody Trump.
Yeah, and this is
We're
how
going to end up with that pig in Android.
this is how France nearly ended up with a far right wing party, taking over there.
That's how Napoleon got in.
And it's just like because people are fed up. The thing with reform is it's now full of all the Tories that made all them mistakes years ago are now in reform. They've all defected, so it's you're kind of voting for the same people there. But people are fed up and they are leaning towards the right or the far left. You know, the dude, I can never remember his name, but the dude, the leader of the Green Party, people fucking love him, and they're getting more.
Steve Marley.
People are just. They're fed up of the norm, and I think you're going to get.
That joke tickled me way more than it should have done.
I think the problem we're going to have is you're going to have people who are voting reform, people who would normally vote Tory voting reform, or even people who would normally vote Labour now voting reform because they are now the quote unquote party of the people. People who would normally vote Labour voting Green. Then you've got your party, which has appeared, which...
What's your party?
It's Corb's new party, isn't it?
Oh, is he back?
It's Corb's, and, he is back, right at the back of the fucking Parliament. It's like, but...
He's back with his magic money tree.
He's, so there's him... There's it's a group of like independent MPs that have come together to form this party, and it won't work. Like, I like Corbs, I like
Just
Corbs.
dividing the vote.
But I was excited for this. I was excited for your party. I'm like, oh, this sounds something that I could get behind. And I signed up to the mailing list, and the mailing list is coming out, and I'm like, nope, not for me. No, it's nothing's going to happen here. This is going to make zero difference. It's not. This is not like, it's not going to work. And so I unsubscribed. So you've got that. So you've got like the Corbyn hardcores from Labour who might vote your party next, but you've got to have enough people running in that party to make a difference. It's not going to make a difference. Yeah.
So you're not going to make a difference till the next 4 elections.
The vote is going to get split now between 4, possibly 5 parties. I forgot about the Lib Dems. Do they still exist?
I don't know.
So like this.
Isn't that the Green Party?
No. So this is
the Yellow Party.
No, the Yellow Party isn't. Yeah, Lib Dems are yellow.
I'm going to form myself a party.
Yeah, Lib Dems are yellow. UKIP, they're still a thing.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, massive racists now. Like they're the racist party now. So the votes are now going to be split amongst all these parties. And then you've got the people who completely lose faith and have just gone, well, I'm not even bothering.
Well,
I'm not even gonna vote.
I've taken a look at English politics over this past 5 minutes, Dave, during this conversation. I've listened to what you're telling me, and I'm going to form we're going to form a party.
Didn't we do this a couple of years ago?
No, we're going to form it properly this time.
Oh, fuck me. Right, okay.
We're going to be the only males in the party as leaders.
Right.
We're going to call it Mothers UK.
Mothers UK.
Mothers UK.
Right.
Because we need this country cleaning up.
That sounds
terrible.
Sounds terrible, Cleon.
I don't mean...
I know what you mean.
I don't mean vacuuming.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm getting the mothers.
Yeah, we don't mean that.
That's not what I mean.
The dishes don't need doing. We don't mean that.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this country needs a clean up.
It needs a woman's touch.
It needs a woman's touch. And last time we had a woman's touch was Thatcher. And she had...
Fucking Jesus Christ,
dancing around this stuff now,
wow.
aren't I? And
No, you go for it.
She had the mildest touch.
She can go for it.
So what we're going to do now? We're going to form the Mothers Party.
Wow.
Mothers UK, we're going to call it, and we're going to get together every single Karen, and we're going to unify it like the Power Rangers, and stack them on top of one another. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my London branch of Karens towards the Labour Party. You deal with Keir. Until Keir's left office, your job's not done. Go.
Yeah.
They'll take care of that problem.
They storm in. I need to speak to the manager.
Yeah, you just speak to him and tell him the problems. You're his problem until he leaves. That's your job. So that'll be them done. Then I'd have another branch dedicated to the Epstein. They'd be after Mandelson. That's pretty much their job. Until he's left, you go. And then I'd bring us all together as one, and this country would be sorted. Imagine them walking into Stoke-on-Trent City Council meeting. You know, when they're sitting there going, oh, right, so we've got roadworks at Festival Park, we've got roadworks at Bearsland, we've got roadworks at Hanley, we've got roadworks at Festival Park, we've got roadworks at Cobridge now, haven't we? We've got them, haven't we? Yeah, we've got them. What about Smallthorne? Sorted. Right, mega. Sandyford? Yeah. Kidsgrove? Yeah. Watch them walk in that meeting and go, can we just ask why it takes 3 hours to get 3 miles in Stoke-on-Trent lately? School run's turning into like an extreme sport at this moment in time. It's just wacky races out there, Dave, for a bloody school run. And that's why we need these mothers to sort things out. We're not qualified. School runs, that's another problem that we have in this country. Cars being scattered everywhere outside local schools. I'm going to set a new initiative. Walk to work, walk to school.
Yeah.
Walk back to school. You can have teams of Karens.
Do you mean like we used to?
Yeah. Teams of Karens. Kids, you do not need your mummy, your daddy, your auntie, your uncle, your nan and your fucking granddad dropping you off at school every day in a 4x4, where you have to pull up in 5 different cars to get little precious out and everyone frog march you to school. Doesn't need doing. You're not teaching the child independence. We're getting so much ADHD and crap amongst children. I'm going to have Karens set up around the city, and they're going to form a bus, a walking bus.
A walking bus.
A walking bus. Innovation coming out of me right now, Dave. A walking bus. All kids will go to the bus stop, which will be a Karen standing. One at the front, one at the back, like a pack of wolves. And we're going to guide these children to school. We're going to sing songs every morning. Don't matter if it's raining, because we're in England. It always fucking rains. There's no such thing as bad weather, Dave. It's just weather. It's just weather.
It's just weather.
Put a sexy rain mac on, get a song going on. Be fantastic. Country, I've just changed women's start to the day. There's no panic in getting the kids ready. All done. There you go, children. Go to your bus stop. Done. Out the door. You don't need to worry about them. And we can take away the mobile phones from the children. We just have a Karen. She's got the mobile phone with the video.
Yeah.
As the children are going into school. John, so they're there like this selfie pose. John, in. Steve, in. There, in. And then they can go to the mother who's always looking like this on the phone in case the school texts them. Yeah, kids in, jobs are good in. Schools. I'm going to stop this texting in high schools. What's this about?
What do you mean?
Like, if your daughter gets told off in school on the day, the school will text you.
Yeah.
What kind of patheticness is this? I don't want to know this problem. I don't want to know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Our
What type of distractive,
yeah,
lack
our
of focus crap is this? We're talking about ADHD and dysmorphia, people can't concentrate. And if you've got a naughty kid at school, you're literally on a text every 10 minutes.
yeah, our school isn't that bad. They use
Your kids aren't.
They use I mean, yeah. They do use an app kind of thing for communication with parents, which
Why?
eh?
Why?
Well, it's the old
Am I a fucking teacher?
it's the what do you mean?
Am I a teacher?
No, I mean like when they send letters home to kids
Yeah.
for kids, like and, there's a school trip or there's like an intervention thing or something like that,
Yeah.
and you give your kid a letter,
Yeah.
and the letter goes in the bag,
Yeah.
and the parent never sees the fucking letter.
Yeah.
Yeah, well they've got like an app now where they just digitally send the letters.
Newsflash, emails.
Well, it's a similar thing, isn't it? It's just another way of doing it. Well, not everybody uses email.
Oh no, but they've got a fucking app.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, not every like person uses email.
I'm solving the country. I'm not taking us down a rabbit hole.
A lot of people, trust me, working where I work and
Yeah.
trying to fucking email tickets to people.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't do email. What do you mean you don't do email? I don't do email.
Well,
What?
set it up.
Why do you mean you don't do email?
Well, set it up.
Yeah, well, you need an email, sir. You need an email for us to send this to you. Oh, I haven't got one. And then they go, do you not use an app? And I'm like, what the fuck? So you can use an app, but you can't use a fucking email. You know, an email address that you need to
Yeah,
set
but-
your bastard phone
No,
up.
you're making it. These are the same people that would look at a bottle of bleach and go, "Oh, I fancy drinking that," and then they turn it round and it says, "Do not drink, will potentially kill," and they go, "Oh, better enough," like that. You're just helping them. If you said to them, if they went, I haven't got an email, say, all right, mate, what you need to do is you need to set up an email, get the tickets, give me a call back when you've done it. Dunk, put the phone down. I bet you they'd phone you back with, oh, my email address is this.
Yeah, well, we can't do it unless they. So it doesn't affect us. We haven't got an app. We're like, well, we need your email address, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But the school use this app to send communications out to parents. But it's not just communications. It's they use it in school to log everything, so like attendance and homework and stuff like that. So it's all in one place. It's like what the school use for everything to be in one place. So if a teacher needs to know something, they can put the child's name in, pull it all up, bang, everything's there that I need to know. Now, do the parents need access to all of that information? No, and I don't think they do. Right now, don't get me wrong. It's great. It's
overplaying your position.
It's a great little app. You know what I mean? If I wanted to, and I'd hardly ever do, but if I wanted to, I could go onto the app and I could see what homework she's got this week.
Yeah.
And I could be like, oh, she's got 3 pieces of homework. I've got access to it, and it comes in handy when she forgets to log in, or like she hasn't got a laptop to hand, and she's like, "Oh, Dad, can you just check that piece of homework I've got?" It's fine. So it comes in handy. But I don't go on and see what homework she's got. Like, my mum and dad didn't know fucking anything that I had going on at school. You know what I mean? If I got told off at school, they didn't know.
Yeah.
And nor did they need to know.
Yeah,
they
because you didn't come home and go, oh, this has happened.
They didn't need to know. Like, I just cracked on.
You imagine
they
being
didn't know.
a child now.
You go home and your mum goes, "What homework have you got?"
Yeah.
And I'd go, "Oh, I've got English and maths."
I'm
That's it.
pretty sure that I am the only one on planet Earth that can see where all of this mental health problem is coming from. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's standing in the middle. I think the globe's like this, and I'm standing on the top, looking down upon the globe, going, "Are you all fucking thick?" it's getting to that. Like, now, you imagine being a child in high school now. You know, when you got told off at school and you were racing home to either unplug the phone line.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
You were racing home because you didn't want your mum find out about
Yeah.
it, because you knew you were in trouble and you felt bad enough. You're
Yeah.
already in a...
You'd already been told off.
You've already been told off. You've had the day from hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you try and prevent the night from hell. That's what you try and do. You imagine being a child now. You've had the day from hell. You've had your bollocking. You've had your detention. Your parents have already been texted about it.
Yeah.
So you know you're heading home for
Yeah.
another night of hell. Now, that's fine for children where their parents are great.
I was just about to say
Fine
that.
for
I was
fucking
just about to say
children where
that.
their parents
Yeah.
are great.
But
But there is parents on
Yeah.
this planet that
Yes.
will see that text come through and
Yes.
they will beat the child for
I
being
was
naughty
just
at
about
school.
to say that.
Now tell me where mental health
Yeah.
doesn't step into that. And these children are the ones that become animals, ADHD, body. Stop it.
I had good parents.
I had great
parents, you know what I mean? And if something did
The
happen...
whip was a bit harsh.
Yeah, and if something did happen and it was bad enough for a school to phone home, right, I wasn't going to get beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You still used to race home, though.
I probably wasn't even going to get shouted at.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was going to have a fucking damn good talking to, and I was going to know what I'd done. And that sometimes that's worse.
It's the
You know what I mean?
25-minute head down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? But I was never going to take a beating. You know what I mean? And I was going to feel like crap probably for the rest of the night. Like, but you know, I knew that I was going to be okay. So yeah, you take your telling off, but some parents are shits. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that kid's going to go home. They're going to have received the message. Why are you bloody playing up at school? Bang.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's
Without even explaining their side
Without
of the
an
story.
explanation,
And
yeah.
it doesn't mean that kids have always got their side of the story, but sometimes teachers are dicks.
Yeah.
And the kid hiccups and they go, "Oh, I have a detention."
Yeah.
That's an immediate text to the parents that
Yeah.
are at home.
Yeah.
What are you trying to? You are bullying a child into what you see as acting right, and to keeping it in your frame.
Yeah.
I think that's massive. Am I the only one that goes? That's where ADHD, mental illness, and everything else comes from. They're going home nervous.
Yeah.
They go in school nervous. They're coming home nervous.
Yeah. And I've said it for years now. Kids have got it so fucking hard these days. You know what I mean? And they really have. I mean, you go on about... It's the old joke of like, you know, there's a bit of snow and a snow day, and your dad would go, snow, I used to have to walk to school for 3 hours and barefoot and 7 foot of snow. They didn't shut the school for me. Like, but you know, I'm talking about the mental strain that kids have got. Like, you know what I mean? It's so fucking hard for some of them these days. You know what I mean? Keeping up with school. Schoolwork is so much fucking harder than when I was at school. You know what I mean? And yeah, the education develops. You know,
Yeah, of course it does.
You're expected to do things earlier than when I was expected to do them. You know what I mean? Things develop. You know, the things get harder, and I get that, but fuck me, like some of it's really fucking hard. Some of the stuff, like, you know, when I was working in kitchens, and you'd have like the guys who just left school, who just done the GCSEs, and they'd start their A levels, like, and they'd be showing me the work that they were doing. There was one lad that worked in the kitchen, Cam, and he fucking sound lad, like, and he was doing his A levels and whatnot, and he had this work, and he had to get it done and submitted, and he came and sat in the kitchen, and he was doing it on the chest freezer because he just needed a different atmosphere. And I'm working. It's a Sunday. It's quiet, and I'm working away, like, and he was struggling. And I go over and see the questions, and I'm like, these are fucking hard questions. This is like degree level questions when I was his age, and now they're A level questions.
No, they're A-level questions.
One day,
They're GCSE
one
level
day,
questions.
yeah, they're going to be GCSE level questions.
I look at my daughter's math and I just kind of go, "Well, that's an interesting diagram."
Do you ever look at it and go, when did they change math?
Yeah.
When did maths change?
Why not? Why is not subtraction just the line anymore?
Why?
Why is not division just the line with the 2 dots?
Why have you been?
Why does it have to be all like this now? What's that mean? She was like, divide.
The thing is, though, like, have you ever done it where, like, I've sat with my kids, and they're struggling with a maths question, and I've gone over and I've gone, oh yeah, no, let me show you how to do that. And I've done it and I've got the answer, and then they go, we don't do it like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean you don't do it like that? That's the answer. The answer's right. Yeah, but we haven't been taught to do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why? We've been taught to do it like this, but then they can't explain how they've been taught to do it because they don't know how to do it.
Yep.
And then I can't help them because I'm like, well, this
is how you do it.
So then you end up getting fucking GCSE Bite Size on BBC out and like, what the fuck is this? Like, and you're watching it and you're like, that's stupid. That's put an extra 10 steps in this.
Yeah.
That's fucking silly. Like, but why have they changed it? Because that's not easier.
I don't know. I'm looking at the kids' homeworks now, and
Stop changing maths.
The worry I can see, because I've got young children that go from primary school into high school. The worry I can see is the water carrying that gets done at primary school isn't carried over into high school. So in primary school, are you okay? How are you feeling? Is things nice?
Yeah.
You feeling okay? Are you secure in everything? All of this. They get to high school and it's like, fuck on then.
Yeah.
And they're looking for like, am I doing okay here? Are you showing me what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've updated your app.
We've
It's
updated
like,
you.
that's not teaching.
I
You're
don't
not
know it.
teaching fucking anyone anything. You are standing in the front. I might as well get a frog
Yeah.
that can talk, a robot in the corner,
Yeah.
stand, and if anybody moves or makes a weird noise, detention. That's it. I could replace all the UK teaching force with bots for high schools.
Here's one that more so when Adam was at school. Be honest with you, not so much Rosa May now, but when Adam was at school, parents' evenings non-existent.
Oh, what a load of shite that was.
Non-existent.
What an absolute point. I'm sitting, right, I can only talk about Margaret Ward. I'm leaning in Margaret Ward because I've been there this week and dealt with a few problems. So I'll name change you. Sitting in Margaret Ward parent evening, right? You get given a time frame. Start at 7:50. Right. You get to the school at 7:45. You sit down at 7:50. A woman with purple hair comes up to you, who's been giving your daughter detentions for her hair not being how they like it to be. Fucking purple hair, example. It's set an example. You're a teacher. For those who can't, it's it's your slogan. It's not my slogan.
Yeah.
For those who can't,
Yeah.
you sit down. This was the entire download. This was the meeting. So this is the meeting with the teacher. Sat down. She went, "Yeah, Bo's really good in English, science, maths. Went through the subjects. Yeah, she's a lovely girl. Thanks very much for coming."
Yeah. Nothing.
I went, cheers.
Yeah.
Honest. From where I remember Margaret Ward being a completely different school. It's wet now. It's wet, mate.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of teachers that the moment someone sneezes, they want to be first to give out detentions.
Yeah. With like the parents' evenings, I only remember one.
And I could lean into it, but we'll get cancelled.
I remember two. I remember two with Adam, right? One of them. Now, parents' evenings when I was at school, your parents would go to the school and they go and talk to all your teachers. Now, the first one I had with Adam, it was just his form tutor, and then she'd been given feedback from all of his teachers.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting to go around the school and speak to his teachers. So we go into this room, his form tutor's there, and she's like, right, so English. And she starts going through everything, and I'm a bit like, I just go with it. I'm a bit confused. And then we leave, and I'm like, do we not get to see his actual teachers? How does she know how he's doing?
Yeah.
She can't. I get it that she's had feedback from the teacher, but this is now this is second-hand information. I want to go
three
and talk to
removed
teachers.
right now. Yeah.
The other parents' evening was they'd moved it to COVID happened, didn't it? So they moved it to online. Now they used a system where you book your slots. It's a great system for booking slots. It's brilliant. I can't remember what it's called, but it's brilliant for booking slots. And I know Stoke-on-Trent Sixth Form College used it for parents' evenings as well. It's great. It's dead easy. It's really simple. Like you get an email, not through an app. You get an email, and it's like you click the link, and then you put your child's name in and the date of birth, and bang, it brings it up, and
Yep.
it brings a timetable up, and it brings all these teachers' names up, and it's just a big grid, and it shows you all the availability, and you just go, right, sound, okay. So then it's up to you to strategically plan.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
okay, so if we can do, right, so science is there, so that's at 6 o'clock. So if we can do English, oh, she's got a free slot there, so that's a gap. Yeah, we can do that one next, and you strategically plan it. Job's a winner. The downside is, it's great for the staff, not so much for the parents. Is when it's done online, it's a 7 minute block. It's a 7, or is it 8? No, yeah, it's a 7 minute window, and that is a 1 minute either side of an appointment and a 5 minute appointment. So bang, the screen comes on. Let's say your appointment's at 6:55. Your screen comes on at 6:55. The teacher's there. You start talking. When you get to 7 o'clock, the screen just cuts. Boom, your appointment's over. If you haven't got to the end of it, it's tough. It's too late. So the teacher's just talking at you, dead fast. You haven't got time to ask any questions. Nothing at all. Bang, it just cuts. And then, yeah. So, and we did one recently with Littlin, and they use the same online system, but it's an in-person parents' evening. So you book everything online. So it's like, yep. So we've strategically planned it because it takes part in 2 parts of the school. So one's in the sports hall, one's in the main hall. But both, we were very fortunate because me and Dawn could both go.
Yeah.
So if she was like in the main hall, but there was another one down in the sports hall, worst case scenario, I could go like, right, look, we'll take Rose and me, you stay there, I'll take Little and we'll go down to the other one. We didn't have to do that as it happened. So all the appointments are booked. We mooch around. We see where everybody is. We strategically plan everything. We sit and wait. We go to everybody. But then you've got the overrunning. Ones. So this is where your 5 minute appointment actually comes in handy because it can't overrun. However, if you have got questions to ask, then you're a bit screwed. So you'll have a parent who's in and who's asking loads of questions, and now you're like, this person's eating into my time here. Then the teacher's running late for the next appointment. But I'm very patient because I'm like, well, if that person needs to ask questions about their child, let them ask the questions, and I'll wait. I'm fine with that. I'll wait here all night.
Yeah.
You know, people need this information, so that doesn't bother me. However, when the member of staff that you've booked an appointment with doesn't turn up, and you're not notified, then you know what I mean. There was at least 3, and we haven't had anything back. Nothing. They haven't been in touch to say we're not going to be there. We haven't had feedback saying sorry we weren't there. Here's something. You know what I mean?
That aside,
We had one teacher who wasn't going to be there, and she sent a message out to me and to Dawn, 2 separate messages. Sorry, I'm not going to be there on the night, but here's the feedback I would have given. It's all there, nice and detailed. If you have any questions, just drop me it's on the app. Just drop me a message on this app, and we'll arrange something for a future date. Job's it's fine. It's fine.
It's not just parents' evening as well. It's the dinners. Like I say to Ethan every single day, what have you had for food today, son? What was for dinner at school? And it's shit like an oatcake, right? An oatcake, yeah. A hash brown, okay, and an egg. What?
Yeah.
What? And it just, all I'm doing is taking me back to when I was in school and thinking, geez, how good the food was at school. Can you remember how good this school food was?
Well, don't forget, I recently worked in contract catering in education. So, you
the
know what I mean?
food was so good. It was, but you were made to have greens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were in your school line. And I remember it dead clear throughout primary school. School line, Mrs. Shaw, fucking big woman, who was in charge of the whole school line jobby. Greens, potatoes, meats or whatever. Then you got your cake with pink custard or yellow custard or whatever custard. And it was fantastic. And then you got to high school. These dicks at Maggie Ward couldn't organise their arse with both hands. I said to them, I goes, how do you do the dinner line? Oh, we just do, everyone, like, goes in and just queues and stuff. I said, well, why don't you do it like you used to do it and do it like form order? You've got a dinner hour.
Yeah.
Your form goes in at this time and no one else is in there. Then next time, then next time, then next time. Mate, they looked at me like I'd discovered fire. I was like, you... And the teachers are just gormless. I'm going to call it like... They're sitting there, I had to go to school to talk about Bo. Nothing major on behaviour. But what did they say? They went, oh, is Bo not here? I went, I'm going to have a conversation with you about my daughter, and you expected me to bring her? What are you lording round here, mate? We're having a conversation about her. I'm not having a conversation about her when she's sitting there.
Yeah.
Is this a Catholic school? Yeah. Oh. Is that me, or am I the only one who sees that as rude? Or is that the definition of being rude?
Well, I mean, it's one of them. Like, depends what you're going in to talk about. Like, you know what I mean?
If you're talking about,
if you're talking about like education and a parents' evening, then it's
parents' evening.
It's great for them to be there.
Child for be there.
If there's something else, another else that it's like, look, I need to talk to you about this. She doesn't need to be here.
Why would I?
Yeah,
that's demeaning to a lady as well. And I just kind of find it all a little bit strange how we're treating our children.
Yeah.
I think within the UK, and this started with getting a gang of Karens to sort out the fucking UK, by the way, matey. We've gone into Prime Minister's questions on this one, pal.
Yeah. We've got 5 minutes to do football.
We've got 5 minutes to do football. We've been talking about sorting this country. We've properly leaned into this episode, so if anyone's still awake...
I haven't even spoke about the Take That documentary I watched last night.
We'll get into that. We will do that. But no. Just to summarise very quickly, I do think that we are letting the children down of the UK in forms of education. I do not think we are letting the children down of other countries within the UK. And I will fucking leave it at that.
All right then. Alrighty then. That's a great place to leave it as well. People think about that. People leave fester on that.
You think about that because we've gone dead serious today. Dead serious. But anyway, what we're going to talk about now is to take that documentary and shed a bit of light.
Have you watched it on Netflix?
Of course, mate. I watched the Take That documentary. I was there the day it was released, the minute it was released, in me pants. Going, I love Robbie all over me, and Robbie Williams tattoos and Robbie and fuck Gary Barlow written across the back of my shirt. That was me.
He even put a Vale shirt on.
Yes. No, I didn't.
So
not that far.
When it came out, I'm like, I need to watch this. But obviously, Dawn was like, so do I. So then I'm playing the waiting game.
Yep.
Like, on that note, still haven't watched Thunderbolts. Right, so I'm playing the fucking waiting game. I'm just going to have to watch it. I'll just watch it, man. It's fine.
I really wouldn't.
No, I am comfortable being disappointed on my own, so it's fine.
Have you done the Fantastic Four yet?
No, because I haven't done Thunderbolts. I like doing them in order.
Oh, mate, you've got a long 5 hours.
I've watched a couple of films this week as well. But anyway, so Valentine's Day yesterday.
Yeah,
Valentine's Day. So we had.
I loved your Facebook post, by the way.
Yeah,
Loved it. Made me giggle.
So Valentine's Day, I had it in my head that I was we hadn't arranged to go out or anything like that. So I finished work a bit earlier on a Saturday than she does, and I was like, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook a meal, cook a nice meal.
Lovely.
Get some wine, blah blah blah. Light some candles.
Barry White.
Yeah, a bit of Barry White on the radio. And on the way out of work, I get a text message saying, "Fancy Chinese." I'm like, well, just save me a job, like. So that's fine. Well, Chinese. So we went for the quiet night in, some takeaway, watch a bit of TV, snuggles, like, and
Netflix and chill, dude.
Netflix and chill, yeah. Chill in the literal sense, like, just, lying on and trying not to fall asleep. I was around the mother-in-law's house the other day, and everybody was there. It was my sister-in-law's birthday, and one of Dawn's sisters says, "Oh, have you and Dave got any plans for Valentine's Day?" And I went, "Cup of tea and a good night's fucking sleep. That's all I want for Valentine's Day."
Bed at 10:30 last night.
So we had Chinese, and I was like, "Oh, take that documentary's on. Do you want to? Shall we watch that?" And she's like, yeah, go on then. So it's only 3 episodes, isn't it? So it's like, we'll watch that. Do you know what, man? It's really fucking good.
I didn't see anything new in there.
Really enjoyed it. Well, obviously the third episode, was kind of the new
They
stuff.
jumped to the flood and then the new stuff. Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff in there, which I think they could have mentioned more of, like when they said when Robbie got to sing "I Found Heaven," and Gary was a bit like, "You what, mate?
Yeah.
Sorry, my band. What's going on here?" So they kind of skipped a lot of that early stuff, and they went from like form the band, gay clubs, Robbie leaves. It was like
Yeah. That was episode 1.
Yeah, they kind of they compressed a lot of it.
Episode 2,
but
reform the band.
yeah.
Gary do a tour. Robbie comes back. 3rd episode. Robbie's back. New stuff.
The one thing I did like, now I remember watching the documentary 20 years ago when it came out.
Yeah.
And I remember watching it, right, and how, looking at it then, how much older they looked from when they split up.
Yeah.
And now, watching that footage back and going, fuck me, how young do they look there? And it's like only 10 years had passed. It was only 10 years. No time. Only 10 years had passed between Take That splitting up and that documentary. And the one thing I did like is because now they get to look back on that documentary and you get to see how guarded they all were. So the stuff in that documentary, Gary had his fucking guard up and he was like, he'd been shit all over for however many years.
Jason was a no.
Yeah.
He was a no right the way up to walking on stage.
Yeah, and so it was this
Mark was just happy to be there.
Yeah. And Howard.
He'd never painting and decorating.
He'd never left. He'd been in the studio for 10 years going, I don't know where everybody is. Where are they all?
No, he was just dropping backing vocals with Nigel Martin Smith. And do you know what I like about it? How it turns out Jason was the driving force behind, number 1, getting rid of Nigel Martin Smith. Yeah. Number 2, going, we're going to do this, but the moment we've reformed and Robbie's back, I'm done. Yeah. I'm doing this until that guy comes back and we're a 5 again and everything's put right. Yeah. And then I'm out the door. I've got a newfound respect for Jason Orange.
I like Jason Orange.
Not that I didn't respect him in the first place.
I like him. And I always kind of had that feeling about him that, he was almost like, he almost like took on that dad role. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to come and look after all of you. Like this, if we're doing it properly. This is how we're doing it. We're splitting everything 4 ways. Like, we need this, we need this, we need this, we need this. Oh, and by the way, if we can get Robbie back, that'd be great. Because take that at 5 people. Take that at 5 people.
They just needed to have their own success first.
Yeah, take that at 5 people. So let's,
I get what Elton John said. Elton John was, I think, the first guy to listen to The Flood. Now, I've watched Deep Cut documentary of Take That. So when Robbie was coming back to the Take That, that was kind of the most excited I've been in a long time. So when they did The Flood...
such a good song.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
They released it to Elton John, invited him into it. And he said quite a lot. He said, no. And someone said, why couldn't Robbie come back earlier? And he said, because they weren't successful enough for Robbie to come back earlier. They've had to meet.
Let's face it.
So Robbie's had his success. He's been with Take That. Then he's had his success. Yeah. They've had their success.
Yeah.
He's gone all the way up to the stratosphere and then come down kind of in a shattered mess. And then Take That have gone up to that. And then they've joined in the middle.
At the time of the documentary, Robbie was still peak.
Robbie's peak Robbie.
He was still peak. Had he dropped Rude Box at that point?
Yeah, we were past Rude Box at that point.
But he was still peak. And I think if he'd have turned up to that hotel on that documentary,
It would have gone wrong.
right, it would have gone wrong. And let's face it, if it didn't go wrong and they went back on tour, it'd have been the Robbie Show.
Yeah, it would have been.
It'd have been the Robbie Show, and it needed Take That to come back together. And fuck me, that album, Beautiful World, is so good. It is. It's one. I'll say this on record. It is one of the finest pop albums to be written in this century. It is so good.
It's not the finest pop song to be written this century.
No,
if you're
no.
interested.
I'm on about the album though. The Beautiful World album as a whole is so good, and you can tell it's four guys with a load of fucking ideas, and they've brought it together, and Gary's songwriting is ace. But he couldn't do it on his own. He needed them other lads with him, and that's fine. You know,
And they all said we ain't doing nothing until we split it.
and they come, and it's it's probably, in my opinion, since they reformed, still the best album that they did. And The Circus was really fucking good.
Oh, I don't know about that sentence, David.
And Progress was really fucking
Progressed.
good. Progress is
That's kind of,
to me
that's different level.
it sounds like, and obviously because there's five of them, it sounds like a 90s Take That album.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Take That album.
That's
you know
got,
what I mean?
that has got, I believe, more Robbie and Gary footprint on it than any other album.
But I think Beautiful World sounds like a different band.
That sounds like a Take That album.
It sounds like
the four of them.
It sounds like a different band
Yeah.
to me. You know what I mean? But it's really fucking good. But the first album is a 3-piece, not the best work, but it was all right. The next one, Wonderland, fucking ace.
Oh, I don't like them as
So
I can't-
good.
I can't.
The last one's just going through the motions. They're just churning. They're churning it out now.
You just you're that tour band now. You're cabaret band now.
Cabaret and stadiums.
No, that's what they are. They do a.
Do you want to go to the circus?
They do,
go?
yeah.
Should we go to
They
the
do. The thing is, I will go.
Yeah.
I know. I'm here
I had
saying
to-
it's
I
cabaret. I'm
told
here
you-
saying it's this. I'm here saying it's this. But bring me to one of the concerts, and I'll be like this. Never. All over the shop.
Did I tell you that I had tickets for the circus?
No.
First time round.
No.
So it sold out, and then they announced an extra date. And this is probably, there's two things when it comes to gigs that I've done in my life. I don't have any regrets, maybe a couple, but I try not to have regrets. Things happen for a reason, and there's not many things I regret, but two things when it comes to gigs that I regret. One of them is having tickets in my basket for that Take That Circus tour first time round, and they were really expensive, and the seats were shit, and I just went, it's not worth it. Delete.
You also did that at Robbie Williams at Vale Park.
No, I never had the tickets in my
No,
basket.
but you should have come that gig.
I should have come the gig.
Yeah. That gig was that gig was I don't have any regrets about not seeing a band. The one thing I'm so happy that I did and I wasn't going to was the Robbie Williams gig.
Yeah, I think I just got it in my head that I wasn't going, and I'm like, I'm not really that bothered. I should have gone.
Oh,
it was on my
amazing.
doorstep.
It was amazing.
Why didn't I go? It was on my doorstep.
It was,
you know what I mean?
that gig on the doorstep. It was like a Vale match.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a Robbie gig.
Yeah.
It was like Robbie had brought back 1999 into Stoke-on-Trent. We had all the cars parked up both sides of the Hamel, all the way down Stratheden Road. The Braidley pub was full.
Yeah.
Everybody was walking. It was fucking weird. Everybody was walking up Stratheden Road, Vale tops on,
Yeah.
because it was at Vale, and all the streets were flooded with what was 15,000 people with Vale tops on.
Do you know what I did
And
like?
it was just weird.
I liked how it was a side stage, not an end stage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought when I saw the footage, and I'm like, oh, that's good. How they've done it as a side and not an
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's wide instead of
Well,
long.
they had to, because Carol was in a air-conditioned office. So,
And she wanted watch.
and she wanted to watch, so they had to do it there. So they made up the excuse that Robbie only does.
Yeah.
He's doing it because he used to stand in the railway, even though he used to mainly go and buy cars. But we'll skip past that.
Yeah, so one of them was that, having them tickets and then not going and just deleting them. The other one was Prince. I had Prince tickets.
Oh, mate, that's bad.
I know.
Oh, that'll go to your grave, that will.
I had Prince tickets.
Oh, that
and
will go to
I'll
you.
be honest with you, all it was is, I was waiting for payday, and I put them in my basket, and I'm like, I can't afford these. I am literally, I am going to struggle for the rest of the month if I put these tickets in my basket. I'm like, I can't do it, and I took them out, and then obviously it sold out. So when I went back to get them, it sold out, and that was I was titsed about that one. But yeah, no, the Take That documentary. So I think the best thing about it is that third episode where they are not so much second into the third, where they are talking about that documentary, and you actually see how guarded they were. So the stories that we were told in that documentary were like, they were what they wanted you to hear. And now 20 years later, like, Gary can sit there and go, actually, this is what I was really feeling at the time. This is what I said, but this is what I was really feeling. And Mark and Howard can do the same thing. It's like, this is what we were actually feeling. And it just gives you a different perspective.
Well, you've got to say something, because they'd already done a documentary.
But it gives you a different perspective on what you were told then. You know what I mean? And it was four guys getting back in a room, and it was a bit like, 10 years have gone, and now they can go, actually, you know what? I was still feeling like this at that time, and this is actually what was going on at that time. And he just broke it down a little bit better, and just seeing them, like, getting Robbie back in and Jason taking the lead and organising stuff, and then them just being like, we knew it was going to happen. We knew Jason didn't want to be there. He didn't want to do this, and we knew it was going to happen. But we also knew that he wanted Rob back in the band, and not for monetary gain, not for any of that, because Take That are 5 people, and let's. We need to do this properly. And the second that they'd done it, he went, I'm done. Thank you. And they knew from day one that for Rob it was a one-time deal. It was a let's do this. And I think it's so good that they were able to do that. They got the album, they got the tour, the 5 of them. The fans loved it. They Take That as a 4-piece, got their bit on stage. Yeah. There's a 5, they got their bit on stage. Didn't Robbie come out and do like Let Me Entertain You and stuff like that on that tour as well? I'm pretty certain he did.
They did it like Sergeant Pepper, didn't he? So Robbie Williams and the Take That Band.
Yeah.
So he did it. They did it. I think it was in time order. I think Take That. What was it?
So the 4 do that?
The 4 did Patience.
Do you know what? I've got the DVD somewhere.
The 4 did what they did, like the 2 Patience and blah blah blah. Then Robbie did Let Me Entertain You and that nonsense, and then he did the Flawed progressed, and that stuff after.
And Robbie goes back to doing his own thing. Career's rejuvenated. Not that he ever went away, but
he was just in a weird moment.
He went away, didn't he? He went away.
He was in LA. I love the bit UFOs.
I love the bit where Gary's like, "Yeah, we turn up and he's dressed like Demis Roussos."
I love that.
Pissing myself.
He's standing there in a big gown,
a big fucking caftan.
Yeah.
So yeah, and them two leave, and I think and I know you're not keen on the 3-piece Take That, but I think they've earned every right as the 3 of them. And let's face it, Robbie's got his own career.
Oh, I'd be doing it.
Robbie's got his own career. So when I say the 3 main members of Take That, Robbie's got, not Robbie, because he's got his own career. You know what I mean? Like the 3 dudes who, the songwriters and the singers are left, and they've got every right. They have earned the right to go, yeah, we're a 3-piece now, and this is fine.
Don't get me wrong, I agree. If I was Howard Donald right now, I'd be doing exactly the same thing. I would.
Yeah.
I'd be on tour every other week going, where are we today, guys? We're at Manchester, Sweden, blah, blah, blah. How much are we making this week? 4 million. Peachy.
Yeah. And he's just like, and he is the one, and he's like, I never wanted to leave the band. I don't want the band split up. Why did this happen?
Like, I've got nothing to do. I'm bored. Yeah. Anyway, football.
Yeah, come on.
It was the FA Cup yesterday, so it was, Dave, so it was. We had some great matches. FA Cup 4th round, Burton and Albion, West Ham went away and they won.
After extra time.
Well done, Burton Albion. Burnley. Away at Mansfield Town, their streak continues.
The streak
Go
continues.
on, Mansfield. 2-1 beating Burnley. Man City v Salford, which is dubbed the Man United City derby. City beat them 2-0.
Yeah.
City beat them 2-0. It's owned by Man United players. Salford is Norwich West Brom 3-1. Southampton Leicester 2-1 Southampton. Then we had Aston Villa Newcastle. That match, right, was the weirdest match I have watched in years.
Yeah.
Just fucking weird. Handballs in the area. VAR's not used in the FA Cup.
Right, okay.
It will be used in the FA Cup after that match. If you go and watch the commentary from Alan Shearer and Wayne Rooney, each just after the match with those two sitting there going, is this ref an idiot? There was a cross into the box which was a clear handball in the penalty area. The ref gave it on the edge of the area. Looked at the line. The ref looked at the linesman and went, "It's his hand." And linesman looks at the ref and went, "VAR." And we went, "We're in the FA Cup, matey. Were you watching?" He went, "Oh shit, Ted." Free kick on the edge of the box. Sold. Just chaos.
Yeah.
There was an offside goal for Aston Villa's goal that the linesmen were missing, and all it made it look like, it was a terrible advert for football. It made it look like we are too afraid to make a decision without VAR.
Yeah.
That's how it made football look. I'm not saying that's how football is.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's how it made it
Luke.
Yes. So VAR now will be implemented across the board. So we've spoilt it for ourselves. Only got yourselves to blame. Very poor refereeing. And then we had Liverpool 3, Brighton 0 as they carry on their run. Today we've got Birmingham versus Leeds, currently 0-0. Grimsby versus Wolves. Oxford versus Sunderland. Stoke versus Fulham and Arsenal versus Wigan. We were supposed to have Port Vale yesterday in the FA Cup as well.
League One.
League One. And that was postponed away at Doncaster.
Something to do with the pitch.
What game was postponed in the week with Vale?
I don't know.
Was it the FA Cup 4th round on Thursday?
Can't even fucking...
Or was it Wednesday?
Can't even click on the fucking team there. Let's have a look. Fab. League One on the 14th was postponed, so that was yesterday. Tuesday the 10th.
There you go.
EFL Trophy.
EFL Trophy.
They lost 4-0 to Stockport.
There you go. There you go. But Vale do have problems, even though it's not their pitch that's been postponed on. They have a collapsed duct.
Stoke Fulham today?
Stoke Fulham today. I hope Stoke win, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll support the local team.
Yeah.
I don't really care. Newcastle won 3-1 yesterday. Good day for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sound.
What's the plan this week?
My plan this week is clean eating.
Yes.
Gym. Clean eating, gym. I need to get a fucking grip, so that starts today. You clean eating, gym, cut the caffeine out, stop drinking cans of Monster. Alcohol, even though I don't drink that much, down.
It's your Monster that's pushing you.
Down to next to nothing. And yeah, that nothing else really overly serious. Just, but that's my focus this week. Work, obviously, that's ace at the moment. Schmoozing, meeting new people, making new friends. Loads of things planned, and I've got Teams meetings coming out my arse. This is the thing when you're liaising with people that live down south and in America, it's like, it's all emails and Teams meetings.
On my weekend, I started to watch The Wrecking Crew.
Okay.
Last night, Jason Momoa and Batista. Yeah. I fell asleep.
Okay. I did watch.
That was the
movie. Is that
movie.
on Amazon? That one.
Yeah, that movie, right, is a movie where a director's gone like this. I imagine this is how they pitched that movie. Steve, I've got an idea. What's your idea, Steve? I've got an idea. A buddy cop movie. A buddy movie. Right, okay. Tell me about it. One's a Navy SEAL.
Right.
One's a cop.
Yep.
Dad dies. Weird circumstances.
Yep.
They have to figure it out.
Yep.
Who shall we get to play these? We need two big guys, two big buff guys. Jason Momoa, Dave Bautista. Sold.
Sold.
And the script is exactly how you think it is, Dave.
So is it like a buddy cop?
It's
thing?
a buddy cop movie,
Yeah.
yeah. They're brothers. They don't like each other. One's a cop. One's a cop who just gets drunk all the time, massive alcoholic. And one's a Navy SEAL who's straight as a dime, all that type of jazz. And they go on an adventure to find out about the death of their father. One of
Yeah.
them hates the father. One of them loves the father. There is nothing new in that movie, Dave.
Yeah. It sounds it. Yeah.
And also,
I mean,
we
Dave,
watched
I like-
Sinners this week.
I watched Sinners.
Don't get that.
Oh, I loved it.
Didn't get
I
it.
fucking loved it.
It was it
Um,
was the most light vampire flick I have ever watched in my
Yeah,
life.
it's been deemed as like a horror film, and
It's not a horror.
And I'm sad. I was chatting to Mitch from Valacor Books because he's really happy that it's got as many Oscar nominations as it has, because horror movies don't get Oscar nominations generally. And I'm like, the thing is, because he hasn't actually watched it yet, I'm like, it doesn't get horror until the last like 50 minutes.
I didn't think it was horror at all.
And it's not horror. It's vampire. It's vampire. It's gory. It's vampire gore. Like, but no, I enjoyed it.
Bunch of people saying you can't come in,
You're not coming in.
and then someone goes, "Come on, then,
Come on. I
let's fucking have you."
I enjoyed it. I thought the casting was great. I thought Michael B. Jordan was ace in it. The soundtrack's ace.
Yeah.
The concept of it, with the vampires and the post credit.
I think.
Did you stop for the post credit?
No, I didn't.
It was a mid credit, not a post credit. The mid credit was brilliant as well. I won't say it on the air. what
I
happened.
did, and I just kind of went, "Oh,
Yeah.
God."
I won't say it for people that are listening because it's still quite a new film. So go out
he-
there and watch it. He's playing.
Yeah. No, I got it. I just didn't think he was very good.
I watched another two films
Go on.
top of that. So I watched The Last Showgirl
Is
with
that soft porn?
no, it's Pamela Anderson. So
Oh no.
so she's playing a Las Vegas showgirl.
Yeah.
And she's been on this in this show since like the early 80s.
Yeah.
And now it's coming to an end. It's not making money anymore, blah blah blah, and they've decided to cull it. So
Yeah.
she's this older lady who's only ever been in this show, who's now in a position where she's got like nothing. But do you know what? The film itself is like, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
It's nothing groundbreaking. But she is a breath of fresh air. Hats off to Pamela Anderson for all the shit that she went through in the 90s with the fucking porn tape. And
She made the motherfucker.
she did make the motherfucker, but she didn't fucking release it, did she? You know what I mean? That was stolen from a safe. Like, so, all the shit she went through with that, all the credibility that she lost, and to come back and do a film like that, I thought she was brilliant in it. Dave Bautista's in that as well, and he's very good. As
Is
well,
he?
like, yeah.
I also watched Pamela Anderson in The Naked Gun.
I've not watched it yet,
Have you
but
not?
I've heard very, very good things about it.
She's I think the biggest problem I have is my love for the original Frank Drubin.
Yeah.
Leslie Nelson.
Yeah.
One's a serial killer, one's the actual actor. Yeah, I just can't. Pamela Anderson's perfect in it. The lead actor,
Liam Neeson.
yeah,
Really?
not so much. But that might be because I've got I love the original Naked Gun
Yeah,
stuff.
the original Naked Gun's ace.
I love Airplane. I love the
yeah.
original Naked Gun.
I've heard it's good.
It's good.
It's on my list.
It's
on my
good.
list
It's
things to watch.
funny, but it's not funny. It's not clever funny.
The other film I've watched is Die My Love with Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson. Yeah, it's great. It's a good film. It's really, really good. But it's not necessary. I mean, Robert Pattinson and Jennifer Lawrence as actors are really good in it.
Yeah.
But it's the director for me. It's the way the film was directed, and it's basically about Jennifer Lawrence, Robert Pattinson, are together. I think they lived in the city. Now they've moved back to the country. They've inherited their uncle's house. So she's moved away. She's got no friends, no family, anything in the area. They have a baby. She's at home, and she's having a breakdown. But it's filmed and shot in a way where you're not looking at it from the outside in. You're looking at it from inside Jennifer Lawrence's brain. And the way it's done, there's parts of the film where I'm like, I'm going to have to pause this in a minute because it's fucking getting to me. And it's like, if you've ever been in a situation where you're in your house or you're somewhere and you're stressed, you know what I mean? You've got a high stress level there, and everything's kind of getting to you. But it's the little things like, the pitch of somebody's voice, the beeping that's on a piece of equipment, and you can just fucking hear it over and over again. And it's that little thing that's going to make you snap at any second. Like, could just be somebody, could just be me talking to you, but your brain just can't fucking handle it, and you're about to lose the plot. That's the tension that builds up in the film. And there's bits where like the baby's crying and the dog's barking, and it's so fucking intense, like, and it puts you in her head, and that's like kind of the premise of the film, like to see it from her point of view. It's filmed so well, and it's brilliant. It's really, really good. Definitely worth a watch. I will never watch it again. I'll never watch it again. It's one of them films that's like really good, and I will never watch it again. Because of just the way it made me feel. But yeah, Die My Love and The Last Showgirl I've done this week, and Sinners.
I'm trying to think what's that one movie that I'll never watch again. That was it, Joker.
What? Because it's
with River Phoenix.
River Phoenix. He's been dead a long time,
with
mate.
his brother.
Joaquin.
Phoenix.
The one that we went to the cinema to see, not the second one.
I'll never watch that movie again in my life.
Yeah.
That movie is a horrible, horrible movie.
Yeah.
It's just about abuse.
Yeah.
That's all that movie's
Yeah.
about. And I came out of that movie I think it took me like 40, not because I suffered and all of that shit.
Yeah, no.
It just, because it's that deep, you're still figuring out that movie 48 hours later.
I think we both left the cinema going,
and
wow.
you're like, fucking hell. He's laughing because any time he cried, he got beat. So he was tied to a radiator and beaten that badly. He's now completely... Wow. The deep take... Joker, the second one's a bit of a weird one. A movie I am looking forward to is The Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that coming down the line?
No.
Christian Bale, Lady Gaga.
No, I haven't.
Have a look at the trailer for that. He-Man, that's an obvious one.
He-Man.
And then the one to finish off my year, which is just Avengers Doomsday, which is...
Tell you what I saw yesterday, actually, a trailer. So Baz Luhrmann directed the Elvis biopic with Austin Butler.
Yeah.
He has got lost footage of Elvis in Vegas. I think it was in Vegas. Footage that had been lost forever. It's been found. He has directed this lost footage, if that makes sense. It's been fully restored. This Elvis on stage performance, and it looks fucking brilliant.
How does it?
And it's going to IMAX. Elvis in concert at IMAX.
Oh, we'll go watch that.
I'm like, I am.
But I'll watch it with you on one condition. A few conditions.
I wear the
actually.
jumpsuit.
Full jumpsuit.
Full jumpsuit.
Full jumpsuit, full sunglasses.
Well, I've got the glasses.
We've got the glasses.
Yeah.
We've got loads of Elvis sunglasses between us. However, full jumpsuit, and I will go and watch Elvis.
Do I have to do jumpsuit or can I do leather?
No.
got to be jumpsuit.
Got to be jumpsuit.
Oh,
No.
into a
I've
jumpsuit.
seen what you've done there. I watch people try and Vimtoing me ideas down. We're not Vimtoing this one down.
Well, no, because 68 Comeback Special leather's hot.
No.
White suit. If I
White
can
suit.
dream.
I want the suit. I want the cape.
Oh, okay, so we're going full Vegas.
We're going full Vegas suit. You know where he chucks the hand grenade out that time around then? Where he chucks the hand grenade in the crowd, yeah? Yeah, that Elvis. That's the level we're going at. I love Elvis.
Yeah.
Just everything he represents. Love it.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So yeah, the trailer looked meant for that. So I definitely want to go and watch Elvis in concert.
Oh, I want to watch Elvis in concert.
Do you know what? Remember last year? Was it last year when I bought the massive Elvis collection for the shop, and there was just Elvis stuff everywhere in the shop, and I paid more money than I wanted to for it.
There's some.
Yeah, I had a couple of them. Yeah.
There's some more.
I was literally like, after a couple of weeks when it was all still there, I was shitting myself. So I'm like, I have done the wrong thing here. This is never going to sell.
I was dependent on Cleon coming in and being an Elvis fan here, but he really ain't.
Yeah, and I'm like, there was CD box sets, vinyl box sets. There's fucking stuff everywhere, and it has all sold, right? But we were down. The one thing we had left was a VHS box set. Now, to be fair, there was 3 VHS box sets. One of them sold straight away, which I didn't expect. One of them sold because somebody just happened to see behind the counter and go, "Is that for sale?"
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. I just had nowhere to put it in the shop. The other one didn't sell because it had fallen over and we'd all forgot it existed. It was on a top shelf and it had fell.
Oh, it had just gone backwards.
Yeah. So I'm cleaning and I find it. I'm like, oh. So then I put it back on display. And there was a guy who came in a couple of weeks ago and he was like, he was asking about something. And as he was leaving, he saw a Wings Greatest Hits on the side. He was like, oh, is this the new one? The new Wings Greatest Hits? And we're like, yeah. He goes, oh, I'll have that. And then he went, actually, have you got anything else by Paul McCartney? Yeah. So, taking to the section, he picks up every single CD, pops it on the counter. He goes, what about John Lennon? Yeah. Every single CD, pops him on the counter. What about the Beatles? Yeah, show him the Beatles. Everything bar 4, because he's already got them, right? So he's got all the Beatles, all the McCartney, all the Lennon, the Wings. Didn't ask for any George Harrison, which I was a bit like, weirdo. So he's paying for all this, and then corner of his eye, he sees he goes, "What's that?" And it's like, "Oh, it's a VHS box set, like, it's only a £5 because it's videos." And he went, "Yeah, I'll have that." That was the last piece. Gone. It's all gone. It's all sold. And I'm like, thank fucking God for that, because I genuinely thought I'd be sat on it forever and it'd never sell. But it's every single last bit of it has gone.
Fair.
And I was well chuffed. He spent over 400 odd fucking quid on CDs. That man did.
Fair enough.
Yeah, good lad. Like,
before we wrap, I'd also like to tell you about the heart attack I nearly had driving to work on Thursday morning.
Go on.
So the National Lottery Wednesday was £9 million.
Okay.
So Cleon had a couple of goes online.
Well, a cheeky little go. Yeah.
Cleon won 90 quid.
90.
90 quid.
Yeah.
However, when you're just having a quick flick through your National Lottery app,
and you see the 9,
and then you see a few dots afterwards, I thought that was it. I was like, I was on the way to work, Dave. I went, oh fuck. Oh, fair enough. Bollocks. Carried on my day strip. I just thought I'd tell you that, mate. It's a return on investments. It's £2 a go.
It's a week shop, innit? Eh?
It's a week's shop.
Yeah.
Just about a week's shop.
Just about.
Anyway.
It's 2 bags.
Well, actually, no. My week shop's quite good because we clean.
Oh, yeah.
And if you look, the most expensive stuff in a supermarket now is your stuff full of sugar and stuff for convenience.
Yeah.
I watched a woman going through the shit she was buying. Yeah, I could have just basically stood next to her and gone, no.
Do you know what, Cleo? What it was last week?
No.
When we did the video podcast at your house, in the conservatory, when I was like, I need to eat because I had my scan answer, so I'd fasted, and you did the steak and rice, and which was lovely with the Jamaican hot sauce. It just made me go,
takes 5 minutes.
I should really fucking food prep. I should really meal prep.
minutes.
Because I never used to meal prep. I'd just cook the meal. So when I was calorie counting and stuff like that, I'd just cook the meal. It's fine. So it was the Monday where I was on my way home and I popped in the supermarket and I bought some rice and broccoli and leafy greens and a massive packet of chicken. I mean, I have thighs. I prefer the dark meat when it comes to chicken, so I have thighs. And
You vimtoing.
sorry,
You vimtoing.
what does that mean?
Breast. Protein. Less fat. Breast. Everyone prefers the fucking thighs. It's 90% fat.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it for protein.
No, but
I'm doing it to just eat better.
okay. Yeah. It's fine, by the way.
Yeah. I'm not bothered.
It's
about
fine.
it.
You're just
Stop
hitting.
it.
You're hitting like.
Stop shouting at me.
You're hitting my. When I go, what you doing? Chicken breast? Why didn't you have a thigh? Because I need a fucking breast.
I'm just calorie counting, Cleon. I'm not lifting weights there. So yeah, I bought a massive pack of chicken, and then I just stood there Monday night with my air fryer because I've only got a small air fryer.
Yeah.
Like just four of the chickens in there, cook them, turn onto a plate. Next lot in, next bite. I just batch cooked all of them.
Yeah.
I had some for me tea as well, and then I just got. I did my broccoli, and I had a line of tubs, and I'm like, right, rice, chicken, and broccoli.
Yeah.
Force the fucking lids on them because the broccoli's massive. I knew I should have used the leafy greens for God's sake.
Yeah.
And
Done.
into the fridge.
Done.
And I'm like, and Dylan's like, we're having for your dinner tomorrow at work. I'm having this tub of rice and chicken and
in the
broccoli.
fridge.
And yeah, emptied a bottle of fucking hot sauce over them.
Yeah. That's the one. The only thing about eating clean, that where I am on this body transformation, I've been told that's what it's called. I'm at a point now where I'm not eating out of enjoyment.
Oh no, you're just eating to it. Yeah.
There's no enjoyment out of my eating. I was trying to explain this to the wife. It's just fuel now.
That's what I was like with the calorie counting. I'm just eating.
I've never calorie counted.
No, yeah, but you do it for different reasons.
I
so
do
you're
for
doing
different
it.
reasons. So I have to eat so much,
Yeah,
so
you're
much,
doing the
so
protein.
much, so much,
Yeah.
so much, so much, so much.
Whereas I have to eat so less.
So less. But because I'm burning 1,000 kilocalories easily a day without really just ripping through energy, if I don't eat, at the end of the day, I'm like... Yeah.
Whereas I've got a lot of fuel to burn off. So we'll get to the chicken breast stage.
I'll tie you to the back of the car if you want.
In a couple of weeks. No.
See how fast you can run.
My knees don't work anymore. I have to be like,
God
I have to ease myself into it. Although...
We'll get a slow car then.
When I did go back to the gym a couple of months ago, I was pleasantly surprised at how well I did on a treadmill because bear in mind I haven't ran.
Don't forget.
I haven't ran for 5 years.
Don't forget you walk to and from work every day.
I know.
So
Yeah.
what you
But I always compare it.
subconsciously you're not comparing to your conscious.
I always compare it to the first time I tried running. And I got a minute and a half into it and genuinely thought I was going to die. My heart was pounding. I couldn't breathe. I was getting dizzy. And I'm like, fuck me, man. What the fuck has happened here?
God, it's taking me.
I used to run fucking 400 metres for the city, Cleon, right? What the fuck happened to me?
I'm not allowed to run at the minute.
So that first time, and then when I got back into it, where I did the slow progression, the running, the walking, the running, the walking, the running, the walking, and do that for over 40 minutes or whatever. So I thought I'm going to have to start there again. And when it came to the end of the running bit and into the walking bit, my brain went, "You're all right. Just try running. Just keep running." And I'm like, you know what? This is all right. And I did have to slow it down a little bit, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not as bad as I thought I was going to be.
Yeah, it's no.
So, yeah.
I
do need to get some fucking iron tablets again, though, because Jesus.
Get your B12s up. Get your B12 levels up. Get your turmeric levels up.
I can't take turmeric.
get all of that. I can take turmeric when it's blended in with something else. I can't just take turmeric because I will wake up and for some reason my joints are like this.
No, I mean I can't actually take it because of the other medication I'm on. So,
I just don't know why, but turmeric, turmeric, does not work with me.
Yeah,
And neither does that nitric.
Yeah,
Is it oxide?
I
I can't remember what it's called, but my body just does.
There's loads of stuff that I can take and I should take, but it just interferes with medication.
You shouldn't be going too far on things like supplements and everything anyway, because people have walked into.
I just mean for my bones and my joints.
You know when people are going, "Oh yeah, I've ordered this off Amazon." So what's the basis of that?
Don't do that.
Oh, I heard JD Vance he got rid of his cancer.
Don't do that. Don't order stuff off Amazon. Go to a fucking herbalist. Jesus Christ. Go see my mate Matt and Hanley. Fuck me. He'll sort you out. Like, fucking, like don't order the shit off Amazon. No, don't do that. Like,
I don't know. It's to their own, really.
Yeah.
Whatever's cheapest first.
Yeah.
I want my stuff delivered via drone.
Do you know what, Matt? My mate Matty runs Armstrong's and Hanley. Like, does all the supplements and whatnot. And fuck me, does he know his stuff? Like,
Oh yeah.
you know the fuck remember the hole in my leg? Right, he had a look at it and he was like, "You want some silver on that?" And what the fuck are you on about? Were you from the 1600s? Piss off, Matt. And then I go
Put some margarine on it.
Yeah, I go the hospital, see the district nurse, and she's like, "So we're going to treat it with silver." I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Anyway, we've ran on. We've ran
over.
So a big thank you to everybody that listens week in and week out. Do not forget to like, follow, subscribe on whatever your favourite platform is. We're available wherever podcasts are available, including Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, just to name a few. Videos are available on YouTube and Spotify, and follow us on social media. On Instagram, it's Up the Trent Podcast, and on everything else, it's just Up the Trent. We're on Facebook, YouTube, X, Blue Sky, and TikTok. You guys are awesome. And we will see you
next time. Sorry.
Next time.